te hiku wai o te tau tēnei, it is summertime, and so I thought why not make a couple of little recipes that everyone can get in the kaiuta, both young and old, and create these simple little recipes. And so first off, we've got a brown butter vanilla cupcake with a little Snickers twist on top, and these are going to get sent off to Whānau and the rest of the kaiako at Reti Mana Kohanga Reo. And they were nominated by Maria, who spoke about the fact that Whānau has been teaching as a kaiako to our pepe since 1985, and so she just wanted to acknowledge her for all of her amazing mahi and to the rest of the kaiako as well. So let's make you guys some treats. Brown butter vanilla cupcakes are so delicious and are so simple to make just with your ordinary ingredients that you have at home. The only tip that I would make, because they are vanilla flavoured, try and use a delicious, beautiful, real vanilla. Nā reira, koe nei ngā kai, ka whakamahia e tātou. Here are the ingredients you need.
Kia kotahi rau ono te Kaiwhakapūta, 160 grams of butter. Kia haurua kapu huka one, half a cup of caster sugar. Kia hauwha kapu huka haura, quarter of a cup of brown sugar. Kia haurua kokoiti tote, half a teaspoon of salt. Kia rua hiki, 2 eggs. Kia kotahi kokonui WANIRA, 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Kia kotahi me te haurua kapu poehu PARAURI, 1.5 cups of self-raising flour. Kia rua hautoru kapu miraka, 2/3 of a cup of milk. Me tīmata tātou e te whānau, let's get started. Into a pot, you want to add your pata, and then you want to heat it over medium heat, and it will start to melt like so, and then it will start to boil. And what you are looking for here is when it starts to foam and all the brown bits start popping to the top like so. Make sure it's quite dark and beautifully nutty, and then remove it from the heat, and you want to cool it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, pour it into a bowl. And now we want to add our huka one, kaurori here, stir it on through. Next comes our huka haura. Looking lovely. Add in our tote, kaurori here, stir it in. And now for our heki. Kia rua heki, 2 eggs are needed here. Whip well between each addition. And then pour in our WANIRA. And just give it a little mixy mix for around a minute. Now tātaritia te poehu parawa whakatipu. Sift in half of your self-raising flour. Stir it in. And pour in half of your miraka. And now we sift in the remainder of the poehu parawa whakatipu. Whakaranu here, stir to combine, and just to top it off, we add in our second lot of our miraka. Kororitia kia maine, stir until smooth. And now you just want to add it into your cupcake cases. Now I've got cardboard ones here, and you don't need tins, but you can just use normal muffin cases if you want. And I'm even doing 2 sizes, one kind of big and one little tiny ones. Into the oven they go, and we are baking them for 30 to 35 minutes at 140 degrees. Kua oti pai, they are beautifully finished. Ka rawe.
Kua rite ngā KAPUKEKE WANIRA, our vanilla cupcakes are ready, and as you will see, we do cook them at a really low temperature, and this helps them not peak too much, so you get a lovely flat cupcake. And you can actually use this as the base of any cupcake, whichever direction you want to go, it is all good. But today I am going to go down a little Snickers route, so let us make some delicious karamia.
Kia whiti te kaumārima karamupata, 75 grams of butter. Kia haurua kapu huka haura, half a cup of brown sugar. Kia kotahi rau rua te kaumārima rita mano creamy, 125 mils of cream. Kia hauwha kokoiti tote, quarter of a teaspoon of salt. Kia kotahi kokoiti WANIRA, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We've made this before at te whānau, so simple to make. Add in your pata along with your huka haura into your pot, and you're just simmering this over low to medium heat, and it will be separated like that to start with, and once it gets going it will join forces and unite as one. Now we add in our tote, stir that through. Hei whakamutunga, lastly we pour in our kirimi. And you just want to now simmer this over low to medium heat for 5 minutes until it all comes together and it thickens up. Five minutes has passed and it is looking perfect. Pour it into a jug or a little bowl and allow it to cool, and before you do that just stir through a little bit of WANIRA for a pop of extra flavour. Ka pai, so this is our karamea. I've used a dark cane sugar in here, but you can just use huka normal brown sugar, and it will just be slightly lighter. So now we put this in the fridge and we wait until it is cold and it will go beautiful and thick. And now we're just going to move on to our super simple cream cheese icing. Kia kotahiro, rua te kaumārima karamu pataku tere tere, 125 grams of butter. Kia rua hautoru kapu puehu huka, 2/3 of a cup of icing sugar. Kia rua rau rima te karamu creamy tihi, 250 grams of cream cheese. Kia rua kokoiti WANIRA, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I te sotahi e te whānau, add your pata to a bowl. Remember it needs to be nice and soft. Tāwhiwhiua, whip it until it is smooth and lush. Now we add in our puehu huka, smush it into your pata before activating your machine because it goes everywhere. Tāwhiwhiua anō, whip it again until smooth and delish. Now we smush in our creamy tihi. This also needs to be room temp, otherwise it can split super easy, just saying. Whip it again until you get this consistency. Looking so good. And then hei te whakamutunga. Lastly, we add in our WANIRA and stir that through until this happens. Yum, yum, yummy, yum. Kua oti, done. Koina noi ho te mahi e Whānau. We have our kapukeke, our karamea and our panireka, and we are ready to assemble these puppies. Let's do it. So you can see here that I am smushing my piping bag in to inject the karamea into the cupcake. You can just cut out a little hole if you like, if you want to spoon it in, but that is the result, looking beautiful. Now for our panireka, our icing, and we're just swirling it around and around, trying to leave a little hole in the center for a little more karamea action. Beautiful. Drizzle some more karamea into each cupcake hole. How good is that? And now we want to ruia ngā peanuts I mere ki runga, sprinkle over some little honey roasted peanuts, or you can just use normal salted, and then pop in a little segment of a Snickers bar. Te namu namu wā huki, delicious! And that, e te whānau, is how you make my brown butter and vanilla cupcakes with a little Snickers twist. Kia koutou katoa, ko ka tūtera me ngā kaiako o te kohanga reo o rite mana. Nei rā te mihi nunui, kia koutou katoa mo te whakaako mai I a mātou nei tamariki. A big acknowledgement to you all, ko ka tūtera, for your teaching of our beautiful pipi, for your commitment to teaching our young ones. Nei rā te mihi nui kia koutou, and I hope you all get in the kauta and enjoy making these brown butter and vanilla cupcakes. Mai tōku kauta ki tō kauta, ki ana ki te aroha. Ka kite. Kōrori, stir. Kōroritia, stir it. Kōroritia kia maine, stir it until smooth. Ko te hiku wai o te tau, it is summertime.